the women's fasting calendar. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to share with you guys my experience with the peptide Thymosin Alpha 1. But before I get into that, I just wanted to thank everybody for liking, subscribing, and downloading the peptide cheat sheet. So for those of you that don't know, I have a women's peptide cheat sheet download, and that is a free download that you guys can get that has all of my favorite peptides for women, and I give you dosing recommendations and reconstitution directions for it. So if you don't already have that, be sure once you're done watching this video to go and download the peptide cheat sheet. This particular peptide that we are talking about today is on the cheat sheet, so this is definitely something you don't want to miss out on. So also, I am taking a few new clients right now, so if you want to work with me, go over to my website and you can find all the forms on there to how to apply to work with me. If you are interested in just doing a call, I have reopened that part of my website to where you can now book calls with me. So this is going to be helpful if you are needing some advice on health, nutrition, peptides, all the things. You can go on there, book the call. So yeah, also do not forget to check out my Linktree account below. That is where I have in that link where I get all of my peptides from. I have discount codes in there for you guys, so be sure to check that out. There's some great sites on there, so I just want everybody to be aware of that so they know where to get their peptides from. So let's get into this topic today. Thymosin Alpha 1. This is known for the immune boosting peptide. And what is so great about this peptide, this is going to be great for any kind of virus, illness you have going on. So this can be really great if you have anything just as like a common cold to, COVID and any other like viruses that your immune system is fighting. This is going to be a really great peptide to take to help you recover quicker from any kind of virus. It's also going to help you with preventing you from getting viruses. So this is a great peptide to take. I use this peptide a lot personally, like definitely around like the fall, winter time, just like when there's more common colds coming around. I love to travel with this peptide. So this is my peptide that I always have in my peptide traveling kit because I like using this peptide anytime I'm flying. The airport, I know everybody understands the airport, airplanes, like it's not fun to have to be around other people and, everything that they spray on the planes and just being in those confined areas. We just all kind of have a higher risk of catching viruses then. And also too, like traveling can be stressful and that's harsh on the immune system. So this is going to be a great peptide. I take this peptide anytime I'm traveling, flying, just to assure my immune system is, being strong and I'm able to kind of fight against any kind of viruses I could pick up while traveling. So this is also really great if you are going to be around anybody that's sick. So if you have, small children that go to daycare and they go to school, unfortunately, kids do tend to bring in a lot of germs into the home. So this is going to be a great peptide to help just keep your immune system stronger and to keep you fighting against the viruses of just the people around you. So I do kind of I sometimes kind of joke and around like the holiday times when I'm around my small nieces and nephews, I like to take this peptide just to ensure my immune system is going to be protected. This is also going to be great for people that, work with the public. So if you're working in even just like in public health, if you are working and seeing multiple people throughout the day, everybody should be aware of not going out in public if they're sick. But, sometimes, life happens, people go on. So if you're somebody that takes a lot of appointments and you're around a lot of people, this is going to be great for you to use to help prevent picking up those viruses. So let's just say if you're somebody, one of my cases is that my partner came home from flying. This was several months ago, and he was definitely coming down with the virus, and I definitely felt him in the middle of the night, starting to have a fever. He was coughing, and so I immediately went downstairs and reconstituted this peptide and gave myself an injection of it. And obviously, once he woke up, we started him on it as well. But just for instance, he was sick with a really bad virus, and I started taking the Thymosin Alpha 1, and I actually did not catch the virus from him. So I was very thrilled when that I was able to be protected, but also he was sick and he was also taking it, and it helped his symptoms so much more. Like with his healing process, it took the side effects of body aches, chills, muscle fatigue, and all those things. It really does help. And guys, when I have caught like common colds and viruses, I've had the same experience. It definitely did help with the side effects of it. Another really great benefit that this peptide can have is that if you are somebody who has been diagnosed with Hashimoto's, which Hashimoto's just means that your body and your immune system is attacking your thyroid. A lot of women now have been diagnosed with Hashimoto's. Again, Hashimoto's is a autoimmune issue, and this is anything autoimmune related can be controlled by lifestyle change. So with Hashimoto's, because your body is attacking its thyroid, Thymosin Alpha 1 can actually help with that during your recovery process. Now, I'm not saying that Thymosin Alpha 1 alone is going to be enough to help to heal Hashimoto's, but it's definitely something that if you are dealing with Hashimoto's, I definitely highly recommend looking more into using Thymosin Alpha 1 on top of your other regimens that you should be taking, such as like desiccated natural thyroid and other things, which can be a whole separate video. But Thymosin Alpha 1, I definitely recommend if you do have Hashimoto's, checking out into using this peptide because that can really help your immune system. So overall, this is going to be the best peptide to just help with overall immunity. It's definitely a peptide that I think could have multiple benefits, clearly, but if you're somebody who also gets cold sores, this could really help with cold sores as well, because again, it's a body, immune, everything. That is another tip. I actually had my mom use this. She unfortunately suffers from cold sores, and it actually has improved to the point like she has not received any cold sores in several months. So I'm very happy for her for that because those are not fun to deal with. But yeah, so that was my experience. I definitely would say, like, if you travel a lot, put this into your peptide traveling kit, and that you will definitely get some amazing benefits. So yeah, if you're around anybody that's sick, if you're sick, if you're kind of suffering from cold sores, I definitely recommend Thymosin Alpha 1, also just to help with Hashimoto's. So my dosing recommendation is on the peptide cheat sheet for this, and I definitely suggest going and checking out that. And yeah, if you guys are interested, again, more in hearing about more peptides for just immune health, I will definitely be happy to share with you guys my thoughts and my experiences with them. And yeah, if you guys are interested in a peptide phone call with me, go on to the description down below, check out my website, and all of the scheduling tips are on there for that. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. And if you have experienced and worked with this peptide, I would love to hear what your experience was and what your thoughts were on it. So please comment, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I will chat with you guys soon. Thanks.